This is the perfect YouTube video structure. Let's get right into it. Number one is the hook. Nobody's gonna watch your video if you don't have a good hook. Now, before you even get to the hook, this is the beginning of the video, right? Your thumbnail, your title must be good. Thumbnails and titles, in my opinion, they're extremely important. they're extremely important because they're gonna lead people to even care about the hook. So let's talk about titling for a second. The way you find good titles is to look at what's already performing. Right? Look at what's already performing well. You go to your YouTube studio, you look at channels and videos that are being recommended, and you remake the fucking title. Don't fucking make this hard. Don't make this hard. Whatever's being recommended in your specific niche, you remake it. Take the exact title, don't change it. Don't watch the person's video, don't copy them, but you're gonna take the title. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because that's what everybody does. Right? You can maybe tweak some things. You can analyze and say, okay, this word I know wouldn't do as well. Let me switch it out. But generally, that title is performing well because of SEO. Because people are searching that. If a video is being recommended, right? If a video is being shown, whenever you see videos on your YouTube homepage, those videos are being recommended. So if you were in that niche, that title is already proven. Don't go and reinvent the wheel. Nobody on YouTube is reinventing the wheel. They're taking what works and they're redoing it. Now, I'm a big fan of, do not watch their videos or copy their shit, because then they're gonna be like, oh, this creator's copying me. But you take the titles and you put it in your own knowledge. Okay? So what's already performing well is what your title is gonna be. The thumbnail, I would get a designer. Or you can simply use, if you don't want to pay for one right now, right? You use ChatGPT's 4.0 image generator. This is the next best thing. You play around with this, right? I would say ChatGPT's image generator, it can create a great structure for you. With the thumbnail, you still want to see what's already working. Let's say you have a video title in the finance niche, how to make $10,000 a month with dropshipping. Go and see what people who have made that exact same video that are already performing well, what kind of thumbnail they had and why was it performing well. And all you're gonna do is recreate it. You can copy, you can save that person's thumbnail, right? And you can put it in ChatGPT's 4.0 image generator, right? This is the new image generator by ChatGPT. And you can have it recreated, and then you can morph your face on it. It's that simple. Or you can have it recreated and add some elements. ChatGPT works very, very well in a conversational matter. So if you upload that person's thumbnail, you say, hey, I want you to switch the words around like this. I want you to include this. I want you to move this here. It will create this for you like a thumbnail designer. And you can just morph your face onto that image, right? You can use Photoshop to morph your face. You can use other editing tools. But if you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a thumbnail designer, right? I would say ChatGPT's 4.0 image generator works the best. The best thing to do, in my opinion, so you don't have to morph your face, you don't need crazy editing skills, is to take a picture. Take a picture of yourself in the same pose that person's thumbnail was in, right? You prop your camera up and you take a picture. You try to make the same pose, and then you tell ChatGPT to use that image of yourself. Or you can create that image of yourself and then have ChatGPT input that thumbnail behind it. You can morph a thumbnail. You can create a blank canvas and put your photo, and then you could tell ChatGPT to start adding those little elements of the thumbnail that perform better. You make a winning thumbnail, a winning title, people are going to be interested. Guarantee you. I've just showed you how to do this now. Winning title, winning thumbnail, people will now be interested. But before I get into the hook, guys, I have a personal brand inner circle mentorship that only allows 55 people. At the point of this video, 9 spots are already taken where I'm teaching men how to take their personal brand to the next level, right? If you want to be coached by me, my content director and my marketing director on how to take your personal brand to your first $10,000 a month and then eventually 20, 30K a month. You want to learn from somebody who's been doing YouTube for 6 years. I've amassed hundreds of thousands of followers and a 7-figure business behind personal branding, right? We have about 40 soul spots left in this mentorship. All you have to do is go in the link in the description or the pinned comments, apply. Let's see if you're qualified. Let's see if it makes sense for us to work together. If you want to be handheld, right? But you're a hard worker, you want to be guided on what you need to do specifically to take your personal brand to the next level, learn how to make income on social media from the platforms and establish your personal brand at the same time. Because YouTube paid me $500,000 in the last few years, right? So you can make money from the platforms too. Link in the description and the pinned comments. Book a call. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. Okay, so now you have a thumbnail and you have a title that you know are proven to work. Okay, you then want to have a good hook. What in the first 3 to 5 seconds of your video will make people want to stay? They've already clicked the video because they like the thumbnail and the title. The thumbnail and the title are proven. What is going to make people stay? I have found that you need to get straight to the point. You either need to have a part of the video that you see has already done well or you know would do well. So for instance, if you have a video about making 10K a month on dropshipping, right? What I would do is the first 3 to 5 seconds, a part of your video, and this is where your video editor is going to come in, right? You can edit this yourself, but a visionary video editor can be able to place this there. But basically, the first 3 to 5 seconds are essential. The hook needs to keep people through the video. It needs to make people interested to go through the plot. The structure of a perfect YouTube video is title, thumbnail, hook, plot, CTA. Okay, that's how it works. Boom. But the hook is the first 3 to 5, 10 seconds. I would argue that you take a part of the video where you're either very passionate about what you're talking about, right? Or you just get straight into it. Those are the 2 types of hooks that I see work very, very well on YouTube. You made the video already, right? You talked about this thing, and then one part of the video, you had a lot of passion. You will never make 10K a month if you don't figure this shit out. That's the hook. Boom. You go back and watch your video and you look at where you were the most passionate, you make that the hook, and then people are gonna get into the video. And then the hook, the rest of the video is you just explaining what you're gonna talk about. So hooks usually work better. Part of the video that already did well, part of the video where you were very passionate, or you just get into the video. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. People on YouTube are tired of being clickbaited. They are tired of it. It doesn't work. Don't fucking put a title in the thumbnail and then you go talk about launching a clothing brand when you want to tell people how to make $10,000 a month. If you clickbait, YouTube will punish you because people will click, and then what's going to happen? They're not going to watch. YouTube will take that as this video is misleading. No views. That shit does not work anymore. Don't be misleading with your videos. So you're either going to take a part of the video that works well, or you're going to get straight into the video. Here are 5 ways to make 10K. If you notice this video, what did I do? Boom, I'm teaching you how to do this. We're getting straight into it, right? 5 ways to make 10K a month. Boom, boom. 5 ways to make 10K a month with dropshipping. That's it. I'm gonna walk you through 5 ways to make 10K a month with dropshipping. I'm getting into it. Number 1. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not used to that. Most people, they make their fucking intros 5 minutes long. Nobody's watching that bullshit. Make this shit, bring it to the point. Take us to where we go. Put the fries in the bag, like the young kid said. Here are 5 ways to make 10K a month. You get right into it, or you take a part of the video that you are very passionate and you make that the hook. Now the plot is simply how you keep them watching. This is where the editor is gonna come in. Nice visuals, decent B-roll. You don't wanna overdo it. You don't wanna overdo the B-roll. You don't wanna overdo the visuals. You wanna be explaining stuff in detail when people can see you, but you wanna add visuals, add different camera angles to make people interested. You should generally have around a switch. I think I saw a stat. You should have a switch of scene every 15 seconds, every 10 to 15 seconds on a YouTube video. You might not need to be that extreme if the information you're giving is just that good. At the end of the day, great information that is packaged with a great title and a thumbnail that is already proven, that video would do well. It's that simple. It would do decent. It might not get 1 million views, but if you start to fine tune these elements, the hook, the plot, and then the CTA, you keep them watching. This is gonna be the toughest part. Yes, right here. You can manufacture the title, thumbnail, hook to get people on the video. But if the content, if the plot, if the meat and potatoes of the damn video is not great, it doesn't matter. So the plot, you wanna keep them watching by having good information, speaking with energy, getting to the point, using visuals. If you're not gonna use visuals, you better be very potent with your information. So make sure that you're keeping people, they're watching the video because you're walking through stuff that they need to pay attention to. Especially if you're establishing a personal brand, you're teaching people something. I don't believe you should create a personal brand just to make money. I think you should create a personal brand behind a cause of a problem you're trying to help solve. When you have people with you on a specific cause, they're going to want to stick around because you guys are trying to fight for the same cause. I'm trying to help you build financial freedom. I'm trying to help you get financial stability, right? That's the cause I'm trying to fight for. If I just want to make money, I'm not going to put in this effort, right? Because you're like, oh, I just want to make bread. You want to put out some bullshit. The way you make money is to give tremendous value. So you give a lot of value in the video. It doesn't have to be a super long video. And then you have a CTA, right? The CTA could be the end of the video. The CTA can be moved around, right? To be, either, I wouldn't say right after the hook. No, the video's gonna do bad. I would say the best you wanna do with CTAs, a CTA is a call to action, right? A call to action means either I'm directing you to my products and services, or I'm telling you to watch more content somewhere else. I'm trying to get you to take action. You want to have CTAs, whether it's telling people to subscribe to you, telling people to go click a link, telling people to go do something. Make these people be engaged. People need to be told what to do in the videos. If you notice, I added a CTA midpoint of this video where I told you about my products and services helping you do this exact same thing. That's how you do a CTA. A CTA should usually be right after you give value. So the best CTAs come after you've given a good amount of value, where you've established yourself as an authority, you've established yourself as somebody that actually is trying to help. That's when the best CTAs are. If you do a CTA, if you do a call to action, hey man, don't forget to subscribe, first minute of the video. But they don't give a fuck to subscribe. They're not gonna fucking subscribe. You haven't given them no fucking value. I wouldn't be doing a CTA right after the hook. I wouldn't even be doing a CTA before the plot. I would do the CTA right after you've given a decent amount of value. Right after you've given the information that people are like, whoa, I didn't know that. Whoa, that's interesting. Whoa, that's beneficial. CTA. Reciprocity. You want to create reciprocity. You give, and then you ask. right? And your ask should be trying to help the people out. Hey, I have a personal brand where I help people take their personal brand to the next level. I have a business where I help people take their personal brand to the next level, helping you walk through stuff like YouTube videos and creating a brand. And then my CTA is, hey, if you want further help with this, if you want to work with me privately to take this to the next level, click the link in the chat in the description to book a call. Let me see if it makes sense for us to work together. That's my CTA. I'm telling you what to do, but if you want further help, because I can't jump into the phone and walk you through all of this stuff, but if you want that, link is in the description, pin comments. But I've given you some value. That's how you do a CTA. I'm literally showing you what I'm doing in the midst of the video. Pay attention. So the call to action should be after value, right? And then the end of the video, right? You're just restating key points. I like to do this because some people can just watch the video and sometimes they might already forget some certain points, right? You restate key points and then you do CTA again. So you can have 2 CTAs in a video that don't come across as too pushy by making sure you have a title and thumbnail that performs well, a hook that keeps people in the video by either using a part of the video where you're very passionate, or you're using the part of the, you're just getting straight into the video, a plot that keeps them watching. And then when you do the CTA, it should be right after you've given a lot of value, right? And at the end of the video, you're restating key points. Hey guys, don't forget thumbnail and title. It must be important. Find what works. Your hook needs to be 5 ways. It needs to be something that you did in the video that was very passionate, or something you just getting straight into the video, giving them information. Make sure you keep them watching with your plot, switching scenes every 15 seconds, or adding visuals or B-roll to make your descriptions and your words have more meaning. And then you do the CTA after you give them a lot of value. That's me doing this. And then I tell you once again, if you would like some help with this, right? You want to take your personal brand to the next level, click the link in the chat or description and book a free call. Exactly what I did in this video is how you should have your videos. And like I said, if you would like more help with this, link in the description, pin comments, book a free call. Let me see if I can help you take your personal brand to the next level.